Sunlight filters through the canopy, illuminating a vibrant forest teeming with life. Birds sing and monkeys chatter, filling the air with a symphony of wild sounds. The ground trembles as Elder, an enormous elephant, stomps through the dense undergrowth. Each footstep sends smaller creatures scattering in a flurry of leaves and dust. Elder raises his trunk, a mighty trumpet echoing through the trees. The forest momentarily stills, all life pausing in awe of the giant's powerful presence. In a sun-drenched forest clearing, squirrels diligently gather nuts, their tiny paws moving with purpose and speed. Elder approaches with a cruel smirk, his eyes glinting with malicious intent as he surveys the scene. With a swift, heartless kick, he demolishes the squirrel's hard-earned pile, sending nuts flying in chaos. Elder throws his head back, his laughter echoing through the trees as the frightened squirrels scatter in panic. Sunlight dapples the forest path, illuminating an Elder as he encounters a tiny ant struggling with a massive crumb. The Elder's shadow falls over the ant, an imposing figure blocking her arduous journey. His gaze pierces through the small creature, a hint of doubt in his eyes. "Look at you, tiny one," Elder booms, his voice echoing through the trees, challenging the ant's ambition. "What can you possibly hope to achieve with such a meager load?" He mocks, his question hanging heavy in the air. On the forest path, the ant halts, her tiny figure dwarfed by the towering Elder. She gazes up at Elder, her small form brimming with unwavering resolve. "I may be small, but I am strong in my own way," she declares, her voice ringing with conviction. "Real strength is not about size, but about perseverance and wisdom," she adds, her eyes shining. On the forest path, Elder scoffs derisively at the ant, his face a mask of disdain. "Wisdom? You? Don't make me laugh," he sneers, his voice dripping with mockery. He towers over her, his shadow casting a pall over the small creature. With a callous disregard, Elder steps over the ant, his heavy boots crushing leaves. Chuckling to himself, he continues down the path, his laughter echoing cruelly. The ant watches him go, her tiny form a stark contrast to his imposing figure. Beneath the silent canopy of the night forest, an ancient tree stands guard as Elder slumbers deeply, his snores echoing. The forest is quiet and still, filled with mystery. With quiet determination etched on her face, Ant stealthily approaches. Her eyes are fixed on the sleeping Elder, a silent mission unfolding under the watchful eyes of the ancient trees. The Elder's ear, a dark abyss, the entrance to a hidden world. The ant bravely ventures into the unknown, a tight squeeze, deeper into the ear canal. The echo of each breath magnifies, a cavernous symphony. Darkness enfolds the ant as she navigates the winding path. The Elder's breath, a deep rumble, a constant reminder of the giant's presence. Inside Elder's ear, an ant begins its torment, tickling and biting in the darkness. Elder twitches in his slumber, a subtle hint of the brewing discomfort. The discomfort intensifies, causing Elder to stir more vigorously, a silent struggle unfolding. With a sudden jolt, Elder awakens, his eyes snapping open in startled pain. A trumpeting cry of pain erupts from Elder, shattering the tranquility of the night. Under the forest's faint moonlight, Elder thrashes violently, his face a mask of pain and desperation. His head shakes wildly. A desperate battle against an unseen tormentor in the silent woods. His voice cracks through the night. "Something's in my ear! Get it out! It hurts!" His agony intensifies, a raw, primal scream echoing amidst the ancient trees. The ant suddenly stops her attack, her tiny form a stark contrast to the vast expanse of the Elder's ear. Silence descends, the colossal space amplifying every rustle and breath, creating an atmosphere of tense anticipation. The ant's voice echoes, sharp and clear. "Now do you understand? Size isn't everything." Her words hang in the air, a challenge to the notion of power and dominance in this immense arena. "Even the smallest creature can cause great discomfort," she declares, a subtle threat underlining her point. In the dark forest, Elder stops thrashing, his eyes widening with sudden realization. A heavy silence falls as he understands the depth of his mistake. His voice, filled with shame, cuts through the night. "I understand. Please, little one, come out. I'm sorry for my arrogance," Elder pleads. Dawn's gentle light paints the ancient forest, shadows stretching like secrets among the silent trees. Elder stands, head bowed in reverence, a giant amidst the awakening woods. From within Elder's ear, Ant emerges, a minuscule figure against immense power. The forest holds its breath, a hush falling over the leaves as the impossible unfolds. Creatures peer from the undergrowth, their eyes wide with wonder at the sight. Magic hangs in the air, palpable and real, binding the small and the mighty. Sunlight paints the forest clearing as a diverse group of animals gathers, a tapestry of fur and feathers. Elder stands before them, his posture now relaxed, a stark contrast to his earlier aggression. His voice carries a newfound sincerity, cutting through the morning air. "I was wrong," Elder admits, his words echoing through the trees. "I will use my strength to help, not to harm." Sunlight paints the forest floor as Elder, a tree of immense age, gathers nuts with surprising gentleness. His wise old face watches over the forest as he places nuts into the squirrel's hidden storage. Elder moves through the woods, assisting other animals, his actions a testament to his change of heart. The forest hums with contentment, rejuvenated by Elder's care and quiet strength. Sunlight paints the forest floor as Elder, a wise owl with spectacles, stands before young animals. The forest is filled with the soft rustling of leaves. Elder gestures with a wing, his movements measured and deliberate. His voice, gentle yet firm, carries through the tranquil woods. He shares the lesson from the ant, emphasizing inner strength. Sunlight paints the forest clearing as animals dance in a grand festival, celebrating newfound peace. Harmony fills the air as creatures great and small twirl together, their joy echoing through the trees. From a small rise, Elder watches with a gentle smile, his eyes reflecting understanding. He finally grasps the true meaning of strength and humility in this vibrant display of unity.